Hey, this is Evans at Motorcycle.com. Today we're performing a little basic maintenance for new riders. An oil change is a really good place to start your wrenching since it's almost impossible to screw up. And you only need basic tools, an oil catch pan, a replacement filter, a new drain plug washer, and the proper amount of oil for your bike. So we've invited our official Motorcycle.com new rider, Giovanni Olivares, to come do his first oil change on his first motorcycle with us. Giovanni, have you ever changed your own oil?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Not on a car or anything like that?
On the car, yeah, but
okay.
not on a motorcycle.
Okay, well, it's essentially the same thing. We'll start by removing all the Allen bolts holding on your bodywork. In most cases, the most challenging step will be removing any bodywork that blocks your access to the engine. Before we put the oil pan underneath here, we're going to get under here and loosen the bolt. There. Okay, now it's finger loose. The challenge is that it's really cramped in here, and if you don't hold your wrist up, the hot oil will run down your arm. Next, we'll take our 8mm socket and remove the oil filter cover. Loosen them all first before removing the bolts. Now you see why we have the pan underneath it. Pull out the oil filter and place it on your catch pan to drain. Then clean off the gasket seating surface with a rag. Take some clean oil and spread it on the gasket surface to help it slide into place. Just makes it slip on a little bit better. Slip one bolt through the cover and gasket. This makes it easier to hold the gasket in place and line up the cover with the engine's bolt holes. Screw the bolts in finger tight in a crisscross pattern. Don't over tighten the cover bolts. They are a small diameter and strip easily. Always use a new crush washer for the oil pan bolt. Don't cheap out because someday it'll leak, and that's a problem. Tighten it up finger tight, as tight as you can get it.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you'll pull it till it's snug, and then keep pulling slowly, and it'll click when you've reached the proper torque. There you go. Perfect. You want to wipe up any oil so that when we test run the engine, we can spot an oil leak really easily. According to your owner's manual, you need 1.8 liters. We're going to put in a little less because some of the old oil stayed in the engine, and it's easier to add more oil later than it is to take some out. After adding the oil, wipe everything down so that we can spot leaks after we run the engine up to operating temperature. After you kill the engine, let it stand for a couple minutes before checking the oil level. Make sure your bike is upright when you look at the sight glass. The level should be between the two lines, but closer to the top one. Okay, so it's about 40 minutes later. Not too bad, huh?
No, not really. I pictured a lot worse, so. Yeah.
So you think you'll be able to do it yourself next time?
Definitely would.
Yeah.
You have to give it a try.
So.
That way I get more comfortable with it.
Well, there now you've seen how easy it is to change your oil. If you have any questions, check out Motorcycle.com for a more complete write-up of the oil change. Look for more how-to articles and videos in the near future.